Ten String Tavern on tour with a new segment I like to call there's never anything to do in Wheeling. We're upstairs right now at the Waterfront Hall right before OVDJ Soundwaves. We have Ian, bar manager here. Ian, thanks for coming in.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Tim's down there. Tim's down there on the ground floor scooping guys up, trying to steal them for us.
He got me.
So how much prep work is involved in a night like tonight, night before Thanksgiving?
Pretty decent amount, but luckily we have a really good team, so it's delegated over probably like 4 or 5 people. So it's not really all falling on one,
right?
Which makes it really nice and
so
easy.
when did you guys as Avenue Eats open?
So they actually opened our first our opening day. We were able to open with them. So that was August 4th. We had a live show with a Dead Arrival band out of Columbus, Ohio. And they played that Friday, Saturday of our opening weekend. Wow. And the Av was able to open the same day, which was cool.
Wow. So you guys are like you're running
yeah.
from August till now. I mean, it's impressive down there. You got bar staff, you got Avenue Eats, it's going like you guys have been here for a while. Like, you know what you're doing.
Oh, we're trying. I mean, every day it's kind of just see what happens, see what unfolds. But yeah, it's been a great experience. And like you said, the staff, that's the big key. We have a really good staff. And that's really what's been able to make this a pretty smooth ride so far.
And you guys are keeping it interesting through the week too, with comedy nights, with the open mic nights. Yeah, because normally it's just Friday or Saturday or nothing in this valley.
Right, and that is true. I mean, it was just it's amazing how, and we've talked about this on the podcast a number of times, and it's basically our mantras. Just as Wheeling is progressing, you can see that it's filling up. You're getting, there's shows coming down the street to the Civic Center, and then you guys are starting here, and it's just this place Wheeling is going to be huge in the next couple of years, and it's just amazing to sit here and watch it.
No, I got lucky. I that's when people ask me about this project, that's just the one word I use is I just got lucky. I fell into this project. I met Dan in late March, early April, and it's just been full force. We've been going at it ever since with this project, and I agree with you. I think in the next 4 to 5 years, Wheeling's going to be completely different. The bridge just got finished. That looks beautiful.
Right.
We've got River City going to have their remodel. So there's a lot happening and there's a lot more in development. So I feel like we got a really nice, if you want to say early start to what's going to be happening. So we're very lucky.
What's the next musical event that you're looking forward to here?
So Friday and Saturday, we actually have acts. So we have Bucket of Puppies on Friday, which is a really great local group. Their bass player Jan is a big help with everything we do here at Waterfront Hall on like the audio and visual side. And then I think over through December, we've got at least 10 to 12 acts coming. So
man, busy.
Yep, staying busy. And then Wednesdays, every other Wednesday, we have an ongoing open jam night where local musicians are able to come in, kind of just jam for 30, 45 minutes. And then, like you mentioned, our stand-up comedy night. It's the last Wednesday of every month. So that is actually this coming week from today. We've got stand-up, and then that actually might be expanding as well because it's been going so well.
Excellent.
I saw that Kyle's been having people from Pittsburgh come down, Morgantown.
Oh, yeah. We had a really nice crowd. I think nice crowd and a nice group of stand-up comedians last time, and I think upwards of 10 to 12 from Pittsburgh, which was awesome.
Wow.
So very cool. Yeah.
Before we let you go to the chaos downstairs, which sure to be a very bassy night.
It'll be fun.
As bar manager at the Waterfront Hall, what cocktail do you guys serve that you would put above the rest? What would be your recommendation for somebody coming down here?
Oh, I would probably say 2. I think we have one called the Country Garden, which I'm really happy about. It is kind of funky. It uses something called a shrub, which is like a fruit infused with vinegar and sugar, and it makes this really kind of like savory syrup. And mix that with some vodka and Lillet Blanc, which is really delicious. And then we have one called the Campfire, which is if you like smoky, kind of like mezcal. It's some mezcal, tequila, grapefruit juice. So kind of like a little play on a Paloma. So those are probably my two.
You're talking my language.
two
Grapefruit juice
recommendations.
and tequila.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Well, after we're done here, we're going to get.
Yeah, go right back down.
Yeah, absolutely.
Get a Campfire. Oh, yeah.
That's it. All right.
All right, Ian, thank you. We appreciate your time.
No
Thanks for coming
problem.
on.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
Thank you. All right, we're here next with Jan Dijkstra. He's down here. He runs the open mic nights down here at the Waterfront Hall, and you're also with Bucket of Puppies, who's playing down here on Friday.
Yes, I am. Yeah, Friday night.
Friday night. All right.
It's going to be a good time. Our debut here at Waterfront Hall. Starting to feel like home here already.
Yeah.
Even though the band hasn't played here yet.
Well, everybody was having fun here Monday, testing out how low a bass can actually go.
Yes. Yeah, we're dropping it low tonight.
Oh, very. We had left, and as we walked out, you could hear the garage door rattling.
Rattling. Yeah. Kind of like the bass with the car in your car when it's going by. All you hear is rattling off the license
Yeah,
plate.
that's why I tried to tell Tim. I'm like, this thing ain't got nothing on my '88 Escort that I had.
Nice.
So, Jan, can you tell us a little bit about the open mic nights you run down here?
Yeah.
For anybody
so
interested?
The open mic nights, we started it the November 1st. It was a Wednesday. We're going to try to do it every other Wednesday, except for this next one coming up is going to be on Thursday, the 30th.
Okay.
But after that, it was kind of when comedy was overlapping because of the way the month was.
Right.
But from there forward, it's going to be every other Wednesday. We have a house band. It's backlined. For people who don't know what backline means, is we provide like the drum kit, we provide bass amp, guitar amps. So it's pretty much an open forum. We have a list that we put out at 7 o'clock, and we encourage musicians and bands of all kinds to come out and sit in. It's been a nice way for different people and different musicians to meet and, form other bands or find people for different projects.
Now, will you jump in and jam with somebody that just is coming alone?
Oh, absolutely.
Nice.
Absolutely. So like on the list, we try to put, list your name, but also if you need any accompaniment,
Right.
if you want bass, drums, guitar, and feel free to talk amongst all the musicians that are
That's
here, because you
perfect.
can find different people to, that you don't get to play with because either, bands are playing all weekend, so they don't get, different members from different bands don't get to play together. Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be nice to come down, find level of musicians such as yourself, and be like, "Hey, songs of swing, D minor," and just be able to jam.
Exactly.
With somebody that actually knows
Exactly.
music. Yeah.
Yeah.
that'd
And
be
it's
awesome.
kind of like I wanted to bring back that music community. When I first moved to the area in '93, I was brought up through down on Main Street, and cutting my teeth down there, meeting musicians in the area, just getting in front of people and playing. And I think it's a good way to bring the music community here in the Valley, even people that haven't played before on a stage. Last week, we actually had a group of kids from John Marshall that came up.
Oh, really?
And
that's
I noticed them because they're the lead singer. I know his father and used to play music with him at West Liberty. So it was like an aha moment,
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
So you can tell us a little bit about Bucket of Puppies, some dates coming up. We actually had an episode with Josh Blakemore down at the Waterfront, and we asked him, who was your favorite band to work with as far as setting up technical-wise, just easy? And he said Bucket of Puppies. He said they plugged in, they turned everything on, and they just kind of let them go.
Yeah. It's it. Well, it kind of goes hand in hand because I'm also a sound engineer and a member in the band. So
that definitely helps.
So wherever we roll, we're kind of already set up to be able to, we use in-ear monitors, so there's no monitors on stage, so it lessens feedback. It makes it easy for front of house to just provide the show for everyone.
Right.
And we're self-contained like that. Bucket of Puppies, we've been together for since 2015. And we've had a couple original members step away for different family life, but they're all still involved. They come out to the shows. One of the original founders, Jeremy McConaughey, he's in the house band and helps us out at jam night. So it's great to still have that musical community and family.
That's awesome.
Low drama, just there for supporting each other and having a creative space.
Yeah.
So the band name Bucket of Puppies, was that from a church hymn that you guys picked up, or where did you get Bucket of Puppies?
So Bucket of Puppies Jeremy McConaughey came up with the name Bucket of Puppies, and he stumbled across a band called Snarky Puppy. And if you're familiar with them, they're also a jam band, but very orchestrated, so they had lots of members in it and everything.
Yeah.
And he liked the name and he liked the vibe that they were giving out. And he's like, what is there not to like about a bucket of puppies? And what's interesting is like when you first tell people the name of the band, you can kind of tell their mindset, because it goes from, oh, I love puppies, or they're like, bucket of what kind of
you
puppy?
go really macabre on it. You're
right. So you can kind of pick up their vibe as soon as you start talking about the band and stuff. But it's been a great journey with all these musicians in the band, and just writing original music and performing. Jam music in itself is you get to improv a lot. So not every song is the same every time you play it,
Yeah, that's
so it gives a
cool.
lot of freedom and fun between each person to be creative in the band.
That's great.
Yeah.
And you're not keeping along with the track the whole time.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It keeps it interesting for the audience
Right.
and for the fans. Yeah.
Excellent.
Well, all right, Johan, thank you for coming on. We will have you in the studio soon.
Yeah, we're gonna get you in the studio.
So,
Absolutely.
So I wanted to also tell you about Ohio Valley Gigs.
Oh, yeah.
Kind
the
of
group.
started Ohio Valley Gigs back in 2014. And what it was is, you create an event as a band and you try to promote it to a bunch of people, but Facebook likes to limit how many people get to see that.
Right.
So I figured, well, if you start a group, anyone who's in the group gets notification of what's happening.
Yeah.
They can't really limit that. So I encourage bands and venues to join Ohio Valley Gigs to be able to promote anything live music, live entertainment in the area.
Excellent.
And it's really flourished there's many bands that use it for promotion, and like Waterfront Hall, many Silver Rail uses it. A lot of bands in the area, I think now it's up to almost 5,000 people. But what's nice about it is it's just people who are focused on music.
The
or
gig,
love music.
economy, yeah.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
Yeah, check out Ohio Valley Gigs on Facebook.
High Valley Gigs. Check out
Follow that.
Bucket of Puppies here Friday. What time is that?
Friday we start at 9.
All right.
This episode comes out tomorrow, so it'll be tomorrow at 9 p.m.
Yeah, excellent.
Check out open mic jams Wednesdays, right?
Wednesdays.
Every other Wednesday.
The next one will be Thursday, the 30th. Yeah.
Thursday 30th.
All right. Thanks.
Thank you.
All right, and we're here lastly with Doug Boston and the man of the hour, DJ Louie the 13th.
Yo. Hey, we all are. This has been a community and a group effort.
So how's the excitement right now? How's the mood?
I'm chomping at the bit. Literally, I've been waiting for this day since Doug's birthday. Yeah. Literally. I've been waiting for this for a long time.
September 1st.
Yep. So
We share one.
that's awesome.
And so you said one of your DJs is getting a little too excited. Saw that stage and
Everyone's super amped. They've been preparing their sets and they've been working so hard. This night's going to be absolutely amazing. So if you are not planning on being here, drop whatever you're doing and make it to 1230 Water Street here in Wheeling at the new Waterfront Hall, because we're going to have 7 DJs, some of the best artists and producers around here, all under one roof, bringing you 4 hours of straight entertainment that will knock you flat off your back, because we have 10 subwoofers up in this place today.
Our chest was rattling on Monday when we were doing
Yeah, when we were down here checking it out, it was the glasses were moving. And
We were catching some off the bar.
Yeah, it was just.
Got the boom. We got it covered. So
Look, you took the words right out of my mouth. That's exactly what I was going to
thinking
say.
too. I was like, we got more DJs and more speakers in this one place than probably at least like 3 or 4 other bars combined put together.
Oh, without a
I'm
doubt.
not like
Without
throwing
a
shade or
doubt.
anything, but like, You know, we got a smorgasbord to dive in on here, you know? So it's kind of like a Thanksgiving free-for-all.
Yeah.
It's like you get a little bit of everything. We got Need Your Works throwing the hardcore style. We got House Party throwing some melodic house. We got Energy with Erica throwing down some tribal. We got Chasing Rabbits, original producer with his own wheeling wubs. He's about ready to make this place wiggle. Then we got Slim Petty, OG Tech House raver. And he approached me a couple years ago about wanting to join up on the Smokeout, and we've been pretty much best friends ever since. And we got House Party coming up from Morgantown, and we got our new homie to OVDJ, Loose Bean.
Loose Bean. Shout out Loose Bean.
Yeah, Sean, he's super awesome. He just played a show at the Silver Rail not long ago. Popped by him and Keith. They're super good buddies, and they're phenomenal musicians as well. So I wanted to pop out and see what they had going on. They knocked the roof right off the place.
And you're closing the night till 1, right?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
And the lineup will be Loose Bean, and then Need Your Works, then House Party, Energy with Erica, Louie the 13th, Chasing Rabbits, and then late night set with Slim Petty.
Oh, yeah. And what's cool is, like you were telling me Monday, how easy the transition between DJs is happening. The way the system's set up, the way they're working with the USB.
Yep.
That's
Just
awesome.
plug and play and go, and it's
We just got to take a minute to set Metallica up.
Right. Yeah. There's no 15-minute breaks. So, like we were talking about, the drummer for the first band taking his set off, getting your stuff
Well,
up.
we might take a moment in between, be like, you know, hey, thank you all so much for coming out here. You know, thank you, Sound Waves. Thank you, Waterfront Hall. Thank you all. You know, but aside from that, there won't be much downtime. This is Wasted Wednesday, people. We are here to party. We are not here to sit around. We are not here to put our hands in our pockets. We're not here to look at our feet. We're here to get ready for the Thanksgiving
vibrate.
feast.
and even if people didn't know, if they're coming out of the Nailers game tonight, they're going to hear it. As soon as they come out of the arena, they'll be like, "What is that?" And
And I'm about ready to set the 8-foot alien out front too.
I was going to say, you have a visual show as well as the audio show going on.
Yep, this
Yeah.
is an AV and a DJ show, audio visual
Nice.
experience and DJ experience.
Excellent.
We have our own custom visuals along with our own songs. So the more that we keep going with this project, the more that we keep increasing our own visuals and our own music. So eventually it will be to a point where a lot of our set is our own set. And actually this will be the first night where I am playing over 20 minutes of my own original
nice.
That's cool.
music.
That's cool.
Nice.
Now, granted, they're remixes of tracks, so
Sampling,
you
yeah.
could arguably like, well, that's not original because you took the piano.
Well,
off
everything's
of that.
sampled from everything.
Right.
Exactly.
Quote-
And then we got Beef that's got his equipment down there and some of his stuff hanging up and
Yeah, a little bit of everything going
a little
on.
bit of everything from Doug.
Spotlights,
So it's
smoke machines,
Yeah,
lasers.
we got it all down there.
All right, Louis the 13th taking it lower than Low's ever been tonight at the
See how
Waterfront.
low it will go here in Wheeling. We're gonna make you wiggle.
Thank you, Liz.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. All right, we're here up next with DJ Spoht. Thank you for coming up here with us
yeah. Thanks for coming up, man.
Hey, of course, absolutely. Thank you guys for having me.
on the lineup here at OVDJ Sound Waves. So what's the feeling like? You excited?
Oh, I'm so excited. I walked in and was just like, look at those subs. Oh, my goodness.
Some would say too many subs, but
Yeah, it's
Not this guy.
we were here Monday night as they were setting up, and it's just wow. Yeah, it's yeah. If you have a pacemaker, you might not want to be here.
right.
Yeah, it definitely looks like an impressive setup. I'm excited to hear it.
So what would you say what's the music stylings you bring to the OVDJ crew? What can you say as yourself as an artist that stands out among the
So
other lineup?
the signature Spoht sound. So I try to bring a little bit of all of my favorite genres. I love house music. I'm a big fan of dubstep, drum and bass. Most of the heavy bass genres out there, I dabble in and I try to make a little bit of. Deep bass, high energy, a lot of emotion in the music as well.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And you were telling us before we started filming, we asked us if we were a fan of steam trains. I need you to tell our viewers something about this going on in Cumberland.
Of course. So my name, first off, I'm Spoht, Tim Perez. I am a 32-year-old bass music producer and DJ living in Cumberland, Maryland, which, we were just talking about before the interview, happens to be home to the second biggest steam locomotive in the United States. And I started working for the Western Maryland Scenic Railroad a few months back. And, when I first started, I always joked, it'd be really cool to throw a party on this train, empty out one of these cars, throw some speakers in there, pack a bunch of people in, get a couple of my friends to come and play with me. So, the directors thought it was a good idea, and starting January 19th, Baseline Transit is going to be popping off every other Friday night. I'm going to have a couple of my friends coming to DJ with me back-to-back style throughout the whole evening. They'll have full-service bars and fresh cooked appetizers from our head chef
That
on
sounds
board the
amazing.
train.
Wow.
Riding up to Frostburg and back. So yeah, it's going to be a really good time. Once again, Baseline Transit there. January 19th in Cumberland, Maryland.
Wow.
Yeah, we can't wait for it.
And what's the setup like inside the train as far as like your DJ equipment? Like what can you bring in to fit? You bring in a bunch of subs?
So I'll be bringing in a couple of, low end 18-inch subs. We're going to have all kinds of tops. I'm still in the process of kind of, figuring out where I want to put everything and,
Yeah.
Doing some testing out to see how everything sounds. But
Yeah, make sure you don't knock the train off the tracks.
Exactly. We gotta do some. We gotta make sure we take the longitudinal train dynamics into account.
That's
for
it.
sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we gotta keep the engineers and conductors happy. Keep that train on the rails.
That'd be great.
Of course.
That was awesome. Well, I want to thank you for coming in. Good luck tonight.
Yeah, good luck tonight, man.
Relations
Thank you,
team
guys.
down
I appreciate
KR.
you guys having me.